Go.
Hi everybody, it's Debbie with Southern Comfort DIY with Debbie. Before we get started, if you like what we're doing today, sprinkle the love, which means this. We're not allowed to say this. And at the bottom of the video, there's a subscribe button. If you click that and then the little white bell that shows up, it will let you know when I have new videos that I'm loading. Today you're going to need a hot glue gun, a whole lot of jute, some ribbons of your choice, some aluminum foil, some glue sticks, and look at this. I'm so excited about this. These are at Walmart. They're $10. If you wait until they're clearance, you can get them cheaper. But they're a set of 3. Let me open this real quick. See this? It's a set of 3. And then this is a smaller one. And what we're doing today is making some eggs. And these are so cute. So you can either wrap these in aluminum foil or wax paper, parchment paper. Parchment paper is better than aluminum foil. I just don't have the tape that will stick to the parchment paper, so I'm using aluminum foil. It just makes this part harder to get off because of this lip. It does come off, but it's really hard to get off. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure how much we're going to need to go over the sides. You don't want to go too far over. So that's good. And take this, and you're just going to fold it in on itself. This is so easy. Really easy. You just fold it in, and you want to make sure you cover the whole egg, and just kind of form it around it. Just like that, see? So what we're going to do now is, I'm going to put this down here so I can actually work. Put these away. What we're going to do is we're going to go right along this bottom part first. And you're going to want to let your hot glue set up for right here especially, because you don't want to be tugging on this until it's absolutely dry. So we're just going to hold that for a minute and let this dry. I think this might be my favorite project so far. I really, really love this project. And you'll see why in the end. It's really, really stinking cute. Okay, so now we're going to go right along the base here. You don't want to use a whole lot, just a little bead, because you don't want your glue coming out in between these rows that we're going to do. How was everybody's day then? We had a lay-in-bed day. My grandkids were here over the weekend and they had the flu. And now my husband has the flu. And I haven't got it yet, but you know me, I will probably get it. I have an autoimmune disease, so everything everybody gets, I get, no matter what. Okay, when you get to this part, where you meet up at the first, where you began, you want to put your glue above here. And you want to put it on the rope, not really on the tin foil. And then you're just going to go up above and push down. You are going to get a lot of glue on your hands, let me tell you. And you just want to pinch it together. Make sure it stays really close together. I love this idea, and in the end you're gonna see why. It's so fun. These eggs, you can by putting the tinfoil on there, it allows you to reuse these eggs instead of hot gluing it right to the egg. Then your egg is gone. But using the tinfoil or the parchment paper, you can reuse the egg for lots of other things. You could do this again, and you could decoupage it with newspaper. You could decoupage it with cloth. Napkins, whatever you want to do. There's so many things you could do with these eggs. You could make, if you use the top part of the big one, you could make a beehive. A really easy beehive. Actually, I made a beehive already. Hand me that beehive up there, honey. Neil's running the camera for me. Say hi to Neil, everybody.
Hello. What's the one on top?
Yeah, right up there on the top of the fridge. And we're just gonna keep going round and round. Oh, here it is. I made my beehive before I got these eggs, and I used a pot. And this was the beehive that I made, and I think it turned out really cute. I didn't use bees on this because I did another project that had bees all over it, and I wanted something different. But you could use this egg to make your perfect beehive. The top of that egg, or the middle one if you don't want it quite that big. And by doing the same thing right here. You want to keep pushing them together so you don't see any of the aluminum foil in between. I don't know if you can see my cat under the table, but that's Nick. We have 7 cats and 4 newborn kittens. We do a lot of animal rescue. We have a farm here, and we have horses and sheep and pigs, chickens, peacocks, ducks, rabbits. I'm also a dog breeder of St. Bernards and Border Collies. So we have 11 dogs. One of them is my Chihuahua, my little sidekick. And she was right next to me. I don't know where she went.
Bridget?
Yeah.
She's getting a drink.
Let me get some more glue here. And you are going to use a lot of glue. Not on those little ones so much, but if you do the big one and the medium one, you're going to use a lot of glue. I bought this big roll of jute at Hobby Lobby, and I think it was the thick one was $19.99. This thinner jute was, I believe, $15.99, and then I used a 40% coupon, so I got it fairly cheap, and I've done a ton of projects with it so far. I just finally ran out of my big thick jute, and I did a lot of projects with that too, so it's worth it to go ahead and get that if you like the jute. I love it. Oh, I was gonna say, I have a feeling my dog Pappy, one of my St. Bernards, was about to come see me, but she decided to lay down. It's quite often that my cats are just wandering because they're typical cats. They want it very interesting what you're doing all the time, and they love this jute. My one kitten earlier, Inky. She was the runt of a litter, and so we named her Inky Dinky. And she was over here just attacking my jute earlier. I couldn't do anything except sit here and laugh at her. Let her have her fun until she was done. How you feeling, honey?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
He was sleeping pretty much all day. Trying to fight this cold. Well, the flu, really. You see what I'm doing here? Let me show you. Can you see the glue? I'm not doing a whole lot. Just a real thin layer. You don't want it to ooze out in between your rows here. If it does happen to do that, just wait till it dries and you can just cut it off with some scissors. Now I have a dual temp gun. I have it on, ouch, high heat. So you are gonna get burned doing this. My fingers are pretty much numb to this, but it just got burned on this finger, which doesn't get it very often. So I was all sensitive. And the reason I have it on high heat is so it gives me more time to work with it as I go around. If I had it on low heat, it would dry quicker, and I would have to do smaller sections. I cannot wait to show you in the end what this does. And it's so cute. These would be so cute on a bookshelf, in a windowsill, near your sink, anywhere you want to put them. They'd be very, very cute. Trying to do this as fast as I can because I know it's kind of boring just to sit and watch somebody go round and round and round and round and round. See, I did it again. Watch your fingers on the other side because you're so focused on this side you forget about the other side. See, I did it again. Now, if you use a wax paper to do this, you're gonna have to use some kind of sticky tape, like packing tape would do good. We tried it with electrical tape. We tried it with masking tape. That didn't work. So you're gonna have to use. Oh, we tried packing tape, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did it again.
Yep. We used the metal tape.
Yep, the metal tape, that's what it was. And that didn't hold, and it, you know, because parchment paper, barely anything sticks to it, right? So, oh, see, this is where I keep burning myself, is on this finger. These guys are pretty used to being burned, but that your ring finger, ooh, it doesn't get burned very often. And I already did the other side of this egg, so I'm going to show you. I just want to show you all the way up to the top here so you can see how to finish it. What?
I don't know. For some reason, our router decided to log me out of Facebook.
Oh. Are we still recording? Yes, no?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Oh.
I'm just the tablet is acting funny today.
Hmm.
Kind of rude.
Just a little bit. almost there. Getting there. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm trying to concentrate. Remember to sprinkle, guys. I appreciate it if you do. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out and helps other people to be able to see my video. Try to inspire as many people as we can to do these projects. Because believe me, if I can do them, you can do them. They're pretty simple. Okay, see where I'm at the top here? I'm just going to kind of measure by eye, like how much I'm going to need. So I'm just going to cut it off right here. Hold on 1 second, let me get my scissors. Still some glue in there. Let's see if I can get it to stick in there. If you have a little bit extra, oops. Well, I only used 2 sticks on this. So that wasn't too bad on this little side here. And you're just going to keep going around until you get right here in the middle. Kind of shove it in there. And don't worry if it sticks out like this a little bit. See there? This little part we can just cut out. So you just want to go round and round until you tuck it in right there at the end. And I'm just going to let it dry for a minute here. See here, I'm just cutting it off. And there you go, it's nice and clean. Now, this is where it gets exciting. So, you're going to pull all this up, just like this. And pull your egg out. And your egg comes right out. See that? Now, if you had the wax paper or parchment paper, this would come out. But because I did it on tinfoil, it doesn't come out. It just wants to stick. So that's why I was saying that you might want to use it. But you really can't tell it's in there even. It actually gives it a little bit more stability. So when you're gluing them together, they don't cave in on each other. So, this is what I have. I did the other half earlier. So now you have these 2 parts. And you're just going to put them together like this. And you just play with it a little bit till you find out where it lines up the best. And what I did is I just started on one side. And you're going to put quite a bit of glue here. And you just did a little bit at a time. And hold it in place. Just like that. And don't get in a hurry on this part because you want to really make it stick. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to fill this in with some glue and push it together just like this. Now you're going to have one side that looks better than the other. Of course, with anything, one side always looks better than the other. So you're going to use that side to display. And there's little pieces of glue all over it. You can just cut them off, or you can just take them off like this. And I really didn't even get a lot of webbing. You know, you get the spider web from the glue. I didn't even get a lot of that. Okay, so I like this side the best right here. So I'm gonna put my magnet on here, and the reason I'm doing this is so that you can interchange your bow for different seasons. So if it's Valentine's Day, you can do your Valentine's bow, you can do your Christmas bow, Easter bow, your everyday bow. And I'm really into these magnets lately. So I'm going to show you how to do this bow. And You're gonna wanna make an X. Let's see what I wanna do first here. I'm gonna do my blue ones. I'm gonna make an X. Can you see this, everybody?
Yep.
And I have these two, so I'm gonna make another X right on top of them.
Good angle.
This is called a messy bow. I'm gonna use my red. I'm so into polka dots right now, it's not even funny. And then I'm gonna do these gold ones, or silver ones I have. Hey, am I missing some? I'm missing a few. Anyways, I have my check plaid here. And then I'm gonna do that one. And this one. I think my cat's got a hold of a couple of my bows earlier. Little stinkers. So now you have your little piece of twine, or jute. You're just gonna pick it up, and flip it over. And then you're gonna hold it on both sides, like this, and you're just gonna pinch it. Just like this. Pinch it together. You're gonna lay it down on your twine. And you're gonna grow like 6 more arms to help you do this. And just use your finger to hold it down while you're tying a knot. And then squeeze it really tight, as tight as you can. And then make another knot. And squeeze it really tight. Now you can leave these two on if you want to. And I actually might, because it kind of looks cute. It might blend in with this, I don't know. And then you've got your messy bow. And a lot of these have a wire on the edge, which really helps to be able to play around with them and get them the way you want them. Because you can twist them, you can turn them, whichever way you want. And you can make your bow. This might be a little bit too big, so I might have to cut some of it off. We'll see here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to cut some of this off. You'd rather it be too big, so you can cut some off, than to be too small because you can't put it back on. Let's see. I think that's really cute. So now you're going to take the other piece of your magnet. And put your glue on. And I put a healthy piece of glue on there. Just stick it to the back. You can get magnets at the dollar store or online on Wish. They're pretty cheap on Wish. At Hobby Lobby, wherever you want. I just had an old magnet in the fridge I wasn't using anymore, so we just took it off and broke it in half. And so, isn't that just too stinking cute? So, here's what I want to show you. So now you have this one, right? Let's see here. Let me get this one. Here's the big one. And this was actually just in the garden section at the dollar store. It came with this on it. I didn't like this on it, so I just took it off. I just like the metal. And just put some ribbon around here. And then oops, let me put this back up here, just knock it over. And then here is the medium one. And look at how cute these are together. Aren't these cute? These are flowers I make myself. If you keep watching, I'll go over these again. I did do a video on these if you want to watch them. How to make these flowers, and they're super easy to make. But aren't those cute? Just adorable. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and get very creative with your eggs, and give me pictures and let me know what you did with your eggs, and I'd love to see them and see how they turned out. Thank you for sprinkling. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye, guys.